When I have a child, I want to take them to Africa. You know what I'm saying? I want to take them to the motherland and let them see that, hey, we're blessed over here. You know, but look at them. They're staying in woods and trees. You know, I want them to experience that. And then we'll go to California.
All right, I do agree. Yes, we live in woods and trees. And does he even know that the ambassador of America to most African countries, almost all of them, I think, they live on the tallest trees. I mean, the biggest trees, even more than the chiefs. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, your ancestors, I don't understand where they come from, but they should be ashamed of you. How ignorant can you be? This brother is gone.
Thank God for slavery. And if it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree.
They're staying in woods and trees.
So this message is for Anthony O'Neill. Now, I will say I had no idea who this person was, at least not before he made this idiotic video. And quite honestly, I don't think I was missing much. So in reference to the video that you made, talking about Africans living on trees and living in the woods, I'll explain to you why that was so offensive. We saw the video and we were extremely offended. Animals live on trees. People do not live on trees. Africans are not animals. Therefore, Africans do not live on trees. Maybe when I tell it to you that way, you'll understand why what you said was so offensive and so problematic. And that's why a lot of Africans are really pissed off by what you said.
He's a fool.
Now, I do not have to get on here and try to justify how beautiful Africa is to you. I'm not going to sit here and defend Africa. I'm not going to do all that, because all you need to do is just literally get on Google.
Simple Google search.
And you will see that we don't live on trees. But that was just too much work for you. You prefer to go with the insults, okay? Calling us animals, essentially, because that's really what you did. I mean, even dogs don't live on trees, but oh, Africans live on trees. You don't see how offensive that is? I haven't seen a single video of you apologizing to us. I haven't seen you. You just deleted the video and you were hoping that everything just disappears like it never existed. But you forget, this is the internet. The internet does not forget. And what you said was extremely offensive. I don't even need to tell you that. And like I said, I am not about to justify anything to you. I'm just here to call.
I don't think it was offensive at all. I mean, it just shows how ignorant he is. I don't think this brother even went to school. I heard he's some kind of a financial advisor, but I don't know what kind of a financial advisor who didn't take geography in, I don't know how they call it in America, but we call it class 4 primary school over here. You have your systems, we have ours. But this brother is one of those lost ones. Yeah, I really feel sad for this brother to be this ignorant. That's all I got to say. I just bring this video for you to see how ignorant we still have people in the 21st century living on earth. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. With the decentralization of information through the internet, this brother is still living under the rock. Unbelievable. I'd like to know your thoughts below.
Call you out on your bullshit. And when you do have kids, please don't bring them to Africa. And you don't come to Africa either. We don't want you here. We don't want people like you here. Because you have no respect for us. So we don't want you here. Stay away from Africa.
When I have a child, I want to take them to Africa. You know what I'm saying? I want to take them to the motherland and let them see that, hey, we're blessed over here. You know, but look at them. They're staying in
where?
In woods and trees.
In your village. Why do you think you have to carry your children to Africa to understand affliction?
Affliction, Papa.
You think there's no affliction where you are? Should we tell you? This thing where people want to use Africa as scapegoats to understand a lesson on gratitude needs to be analyzed as premium madness. Why us? affliction finish for your side?
They think they're in paradise.
Now, before y'all start, I understood this message. He's trying to let his kids know why they need to be grateful for everything that they have.
Okay.
I'm not even going to go into how developed Africa is. There is Google for that. It's the fact that we could even make the case that his kids will be able to relate more to things that they see within their own continent, because they're like, hey, we are low-key like in the same area and these things are happening. I didn't know. That makes even more sense. Listen, Papa Motherland, you and your children can travel to Africa, but please don't let affliction relations be the reason you guys are traveling.
Affliction, Dad.
No madness today. All I have to say is,
But look at them. They're staying in woods and trees. So
We have so many fucking problems in this country, in America, that this guy saying this is completely laughable, because I only know like the bare minimum of things that are happening on the damn big ass continent of Africa. That him saying this is so funny, because it's like we are seeing the reemergence of like white supremacy and like Nazism. The children, the young boys are getting indoctrinated to be incels. Our school system is in shambles. There's states in this country where we have no drinking water. Oh, and by the way, as of today, September 18th, 10:38 a.m., there's a flying jet plane that's unmanned, that's flying on autopilot, that the government cannot get down, and they cannot find it. It could be literally over my head right now and fall right on me. And those planes can fly 6 to 8 hours. The government doesn't even know where it is. This cost like $80 million. But yeah, woods and trees. And by the way, that's the same thing, you know? That's the same thing. Woods and trees are the same thing, fool. Worry about your own problems. Ask yourselves why you're repeating white supremacist talk points, and then ask yourself why you have an embroidered cotton ball on your shirt.
staying in woods and
I want you to keep in mind this video is from a page called Wealthy Mind. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna do this on my YouTube channel, but hey, Black American people, y'all need to understand Africa is not trees. Do you guys have the same Google in America like white people? Like, it looks like black people in America do not have the same Google as white people, most especially when it comes to the African parts. No, because if white people come to Africa and they sleep in nice houses in Hollywood, they bring movie sets here, they shot Bumblebee in South Africa, Queen of Katwe. So, Black Americans? No.
they're staying in woods and trees.
My goodness me of fried plantains. Shots fired. The shots have been fired. My friend, you want to go to Africa. You want to take your children to Africa. But you think that we live in trees. Jesus. My friend, we have houses. Bigger houses than here. More beautiful than here. Let me tell you something. In Africa, where I'm from, when you buy your house and you pay your house, you own your house. It's not like here in America where you buy your house, you pay your house, you don't own your house. What type of foolishness is that? My friend, you want to go to Africa? Okay. Then cancel your subscription to National Geographic. Please. Cancel your subscription today. But it's okay. Us Africans, we are loving people. We are powerful people, but we are loving people. I have a gift for you before you go. Okay, please, wait. Wait here. Oh, just wait.
What is this?
Daft.
And woods and trees.
When I first saw this video, I felt like I was going to respond to some sarcastic video about me in a city or in a building here in Africa to prove my point. But I love movies, so let's respond from a movie angle. This is Darby and the Dead, an all-American high school teenage movie. This movie was shot entirely in Cape Town, South Africa. This is The Kissing Booth, an all-American teenage high school comedy. The Kissing Booth was shot in Cape Town, South Africa. Two movies that take an African setting.
Why are we wasting our time educating this brother? He's lost. He's gone. Forget about him.
and convince you that it's an American one. Remember Moon Knight? Shot in Egypt. Yeah, Egypt is not.
As a matter of fact, I'm just bringing this up for fun. I don't take it seriously. I don't. I'm not here to really. I'm not pissed. I'm not like. It's so. The guy is so ignorant. You cannot even pay attention to it. It's just for fun. So guys, just have fun. Just laugh over how ignorant some humans are still.
Not just pyramids. And for my fellow Marvel fans, remember this legendary scene from Avengers Age of Ultron? This scene was shot in my birth city, Johannesburg. Iron Man and Hulk fighting amongst buildings in an African city. While we live in trees and woods. Your own filmmakers use our African cities as a replacement for your American cities, and you guys can't even tell the difference. And yes, large populations of Africans still live in villages near trees and woods. But genuinely, what is wrong with that? Last time I checked, we don't breathe thanks to buildings. Like, I see some of your cities and I'm genuinely worried about you guys. I'm like, what do these people breathe? Cement. My country, the Democratic Republic of Congo, has one of the largest.
Excuse me. It's not about the Americans. Sorry about that, my American audience. It's about this ignorant brother. He needs to be resensitized. It seems that he's been brainwashed too much. I don't know what town he lives in, but it seems his neighbors, I'm genuinely worried about him. The kind of neighbors he's got. Jeez.
Largest rainforest in the world. Our forest absorbs more carbon than the Amazon. In other words, you are welcome. Imagine trying to shame people who breathe fresher air than you. YAH.
And woods and trees.
Before I say something, they say it depends on who brings you up, right? Remember Tarzan? He was brought up by the animals, of course. So that's why he speaks the monkey language and stuff like that. So when I see this brother, from what he's just said, I'm pretty much sure he was brought up by a redneck. I mean, the reddest of necks. One of the most ignorant people on earth. Yeah, this brother is from that lineage. I'm worried. I need to know his hometown. The deepest part of the redneck nation brought this fool up.
Any person saying that Africa is just a bunch of sticks and wood, trees and mud huts has never seen a real picture of Africa. This is a real picture of what you would see going into Africa. In urban areas, modern day apartments, cars, buildings, houses are all very abundant. And it's not like some tiny top 0.5% of Africans that live like. Oh, for more, I'm out.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to the motherland. Let them.
You know what's ending me with this whole thing is the fact that he's so convinced of what he's saying. Like, he's so serious. My thing is he's worrying about the wrong things. What he needs to be worrying about when he has a child is the fact that he needs to have a conversation with that child on how to conduct themselves during a police interaction, because if not, there might be a dead body. The fact that he needs to have a conversation with his child on how to wear hoodie, where not to wear hoodie, because, the fact that he needs to have a conversation with his child about the possibility that he might go to school and then
speak or say something, because it doesn't seem like they have any filters. Yes, we also don't have filters, but there is a fine line between saying something that has no substance, no value, no information whatsoever to at least inform the public. You guys just blab. You literally blatantly disregarding of
And woods and trees.
All right, I do agree. Yes, we live in woods and trees. And does he even know that the ambassador of America to most African countries, almost all of them, I think, they live on the tallest trees. I mean, the biggest trees, even more than the chiefs. Yeah,